this game is going to be a pain on me, isn't it? It's not going to let me switch back to my desktop and make sure I'm recording. Wonderful. Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Timothy McSwain. And we are playing some more Skylines today. I had to reformat my computer last week due to a hard drive failure. So I have a brand new hard drive. It's 1 terabyte. I'm really happy about it. It's one of those new Fusion drives. It's got part SSD and part physical hard drive, HDD. But I had to reinstall my screen recording software, and it didn't like it. So it's working. I think we'll see when I'm done recording this video, I guess. So I apologize if there's any issues. I don't even know if I am recording right now because it said it started recording, but I can't check because normally I can go to the top of my screen and it'll show up, but it won't let me do that, and I can't switch to my spaces. Can't pretty much do anything, so hopefully this works. We're back in our city today. Oh no, building's burned down. And I haven't been here in a while, so I need to look back at this. I recorded a bunch of Destiny videos for the House of Wolves, and so I have enough content on my channel. I just don't want it to all be the same content, right? So I don't want it all to be Destiny. I want to mix in some other stuff in there too, and I want to figure out why for some reason this tree brush hasn't been working since the update. They updated City Skylines. As you can see, I have my custom skin on the UI here, so it is still working with and like my traffic manager here. I still have my mods working, but for some reason that mod doesn't work. So I'm just gonna put some trees in, but I guess not. Our office district here, looking good. Kind of loud. Like I wish I could go in here and because it reset all these back to normal. Oh, that's what it could help with. Here, look. Maybe I can bump the texture quality back up to high, please. What? Why do I want film grain? See, like all this stuff in here, I need to like turn down effects and I don't know. Like, there's just so much insanity with these controls here. It seems to be handling it good enough. There's a little bit of stuttering in there, which is annoying. Ah, there's a lot of stuttering in there. Come on, I shouldn't have done that, I guess. I turned off shadows, so hopefully that, does some good. Alright, it's gonna be slow on me now. Really? Medium. Hello. Apply. Can you behave, please, game? Okay, yeah, I guess I do have to leave it on medium. That sucks. I can put it on high when I'm not recording, but the recording software just takes up so much, and I don't know a thing about the new recording software I'm using. I had to update it and do all kinds of crazy stuff. And, so if you guys know any good screen recording software for the Mac, by the way, I would love to know, because the screen recording software gives me nothing but trouble all the time. Anyway, can I turn off the music, actually? Let's just turn it completely off. There we go. Alright, so what are these guys complaining about? They're complaining about not enough buyers. Oh, goods are piling up. Zone more commercial. Yeah, they definitely want more commercial. So, is this high density commercial in here? Let me check. I have no idea. Yeah, that's high density commercial. So if we just extend this road, I guess. Are those the same road? Looks like it. Let's see here. It's been a while since I've played this. Actually, I played it the other day, but I was playing in my offline world, my little single player world that I have. Why can't I build anything right there? Like, there's some parts of this game that are just really weird, you know? Alrighty then, I guess it's like that, but I don't know, maybe it's just the curve of the land, I have no idea. I never know with this game. It has so many little quirks, you know? I do really like this game. I feel like going back to SimCity after playing this, there's a lot of things that I wish were in SimCity. However, that being said, there are also a lot of things in this game that I feel are lacking. And I've been thinking several times about doing like a comparison video between City Skylines and SimCity. But I decided, you know, no, I don't know if I'll do that or not. I probably won't because, you know, it's not that big of a deal. It's like, okay, the game's different. Big whoop. They're totally different games, and that's okay. It's okay that they're totally different games. So I guess I have a few updates for you guys. Since most of my recordings have been Destiny, and Destiny's on my Xbox, I haven't been recording on my PC for a while. So it's good to be back on that. My Mac, for those of you that believe that a PC can only be Windows, even though it means personal computer. Whatever. My Mac is a PC, but whatever you guys think. I am excited to get back on my computer and do some more games like this. I've got to say, though, it's really easy when everything is just installed and working. Like on my Xbox, Twitch just is pre-installed and it works. I can record on that no problem. Although I would like to record normally. I would love to connect that to my computer somehow, but it's $150 for a converter, and I don't really want to do that. Unless I can make enough money from YouTube videos to do it, but I'm nowhere close to it at the time being. Let's see, the demand is going down, but they built it here fast. They want this land, and they want it now. It's my land, and I want it now. And there's some more high demand for industry or offices. Okay, is it industry or offices? That's my question. What should go in this row here? Should I put more buildings or offices? I think I'm going to put offices in here, honestly. Let's just zone in a little bit of offices, like right here. And see how much demand that takes down. Speed up the time a little bit. Whoa! Pause it. There's traffic. Bad traffic. We need a diversion route. Where are they trying to go? It's going to the Home Improvement Center. Is that over here somewhere? Sounds like industry, but it's probably not. Yeah, they're going to stores and stuff. All these crates and stuff trying to get from the industry over to the commercial. So, I know how we can fix this, but I don't know the best way to go about doing it. Let's do a road. Just this kind of road is just fine. Yeah, let's look at it from a top angle a little bit more. If we go out from here, we can't because that's a mall right there. Let's go out from here. And if we go like this, and then I think it's plus, right? No, it's, where did I set it to? The brackets, right? Yeah. This is the new update. You can go down into a tunnel now, and I could do that to go under this road, but I think I want to go up. I want to bridge it. Let's try to name this bridge. I will name this bridge Bridget. It's a lovely name, isn't it? There we go, right over the city entrance. And we can take this down here. and we can connect it right about here. Okay, and go. Let's see, redirect yourselves, because that would be a great road for you guys to take. It'll take a minute before they start doing it, but because it's the new traffic, like the old traffic's still taking its old path. So we'll have to do that. Look at, yeah, the traffic, wow. We're gonna need to, once we get more land and expand a bit, well, maybe we should purchase this chunk, because we want to get more connections into this highway, I believe. I want to see people using this road. I know it's not a huge road, but it's a diversion straight into the commercial sector, so I would like to see them start to use that. That would be like really good for you guys. Yep, there I go. And why not like connect a road? Let's connect this since it's a big road anyway. Let's connect this road right through like that. Try to get some more people using it. I feel like that would be a great way to divert some traffic. Of course, it makes them stop there now, but let's do something interesting here. Let's go like this, but let's only go out to there. No, go back. I want a road. I want a road that will like that. Perfect. You guys see what I'm doing here? I'm just trying to get a little bit more space used in there. And zone it industrial. But I don't want to zone that road there. What am I doing? Tim, don't do that. Undo. Oh, pause because I don't want to undo those businesses right there. And like that. That was a really bad way to do that. I don't want anyone building out here because it'll really crowd things in more. No, wait. No. Get out of here. That's not what I meant for you to do at all, so. Hopefully that'll work. Oh, I didn't want to adjust my computer's brightness. There we go. Get those people to build in there a little bit. Take up some of that space. It's very good. Not enough people are using that road for my liking. They're all trying to come through here. Because a lot of people are trying to go into the industry also. Are they locked down now? No, people are coming in over here. People are coming in over here. Not really, but slowly. And people are leaving here to get off into the industry. Let's go to the traffic manager and... There's no traffic lights in these places. That's good. Priority this way. does that exactly work? I want to give them priority and these guys a yield. Is that right? And do the same here. Give these guys a priority and these guys a yield. And these guys a priority and these guys a yield. Let's give these guys a yield too and these guys a priority. If you're on the roundabout, I want you to have priority to get off it. I don't want you to like be able to get on it quick and make it difficult to get off. I want you to. Oh, that's what she said. Sorry. I want it to be maybe a little bit more difficult to get on the roundabout, but easier to get off of the roundabout. That way, there's less traffic on the roundabout, which will make it easier for new people to join the roundabout. That's my idea anyway. I'm not a roundabout master, but it looks like that change alone has cleared up the roundabout a lot. But at the same time, these guys are backing up a lot here. But I would like to see them use this diversion here because this route goes all the way over to commercial very nicely and it is very not busy. So I could also just do something simple and connect this here. Actually, let's not do those. That would also provide another diversion route. If they're coming from, I just pointed at my screen like you guys could see it. If they're coming from this area and they want to go over to here, they won't have to get on the roundabout for a little bit. They can just go around this way. I mean, they already could. They could go all the way down here, but that's a big diversion. So this way, hopefully they will figure themselves out a little bit quicker. This is like irritating. Like these people don't look at this big backup out of the city here. I can't even spin the camera the right way. Look at that big old backup. My goodness. People need to get in and out of that city much faster than they are already. Can I unlock another chunk of land? Yeah, I feel like we should just do it, guys. Let's buy this land across here and help people get into the city better. Okay, we bought our first chunk of land now, and that means we can come all the way out here and build over the highway, which will be really nice. Nope. Stop scrolling. Okay. That also means I'm going to do one more thing here. I'm going to do something brave. If you've played the game before, you might know what I'm doing. If you haven't played the game before, you're probably like, aha! What's he doing? Or, I mean, if you haven't seen the game played, I mean. Under here, there is this Cloverleaf intersection. I need to destroy more road in order to put it in now. Luckily, this is not a curving road, so it should be easy enough to replace this again. Ta-tum! Okay, now we can just go through the highways here and connect this to there, connect that to there, connect this to there, and this to there, and this to there, and this to there, like that. There's a little bit of a curve in there, but that's fine. And this will realign, the traffic will take a second to realign, but this will let... It's actually not quite the way I wanted to do it because it makes the expressway The people on the expressway have to go up or over a bridge. Dang it. Should have paid more attention while I was doing that. One direction has a bridge and the other one doesn't. I want the bridge to be when you're coming from one side of the city to the other. So if we go like this and right click and rotate, there. Ah, no, don't snap. Don't snap. Can I turn off snapping? Doesn't look like it. Okay, I need to delete that, delete that, delete that and that. I think that side's fine, but I'm gonna do that anyway. This way, like so. And rotate just a tiny bit, not that much. Come on. No, don't snap. That plays 2. Sure sounded like it. Okay. This way, we can keep the main traffic on the highway from slowing down at all. Here we go. That's actually a really cool intersection. I've seen something like that too, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I know I have. Alright, so this will allow traffic into the city like before. Not much of a change there. But it will also then, so instead of, if they're coming from this way, they can get off here and head out this way. Or they can keep going and get off here and loop around and come this way. And if they're coming off of the road, they can turn this way to get back on. Just like if they're coming this way, they can turn this way to get back on. So that means if they're coming from this way, they can get off here on this side, or keep going this way and loop around and go on this side. If they're coming from this direction, they can get on the highway this way, or go through and loop around and go that way. And if they are coming from this direction down the highway, they can get off here and go that way, or keep going and come around and go that way. Basically, there's a way for them to go any direction they want from that Cloverleaf. That's not going to solve the traffic problem itself. That's just hopefully a little bit of an ease on the traffic system there. The next thing I want to do is grab this, extend it a little bit further down here. I can't switch the direction of this, can I? Like if I go like this, yeah, oh, this is the wrong direction, but can I upgrade this and switch it around the other way? Because I don't think I can. Oh, I can. Right click. Okay. Cool. So this highway now will go to the road down here. I actually don't want the road to be that long. What am I doing? I'm kind of scatterbrained, if you haven't noticed. Let's see. I want a large roundabout, because that's what we have over here, right? Yes. Okay. And let's spin it a bit. I found out that now that I know how to spin these things, I'm so much more happy with them. Because I can now go like so. I kind of wish the roundabout didn't have those offshoots like that, because I know what I want it for, and that's not really fitting that very well. If we go back to the highway thing here and curve it like that, and curve it like that, and then invert this. Is that good enough? No. See, that's the problem. I'm too picky. I'm like, oh, nope. I'm like, this has got to look just right, and that's not perfect either. But it'll have to work. Okay, so now here's a way now to get to this side. It's not perfect, but we'll just go with it. After this roundabout, we have a large street. So let's go large street with large like avenue thing. And why does it want to snap like that? I feel like we definitely should not be doing that. But I did it anyway. If I take this road, now I can take it out and bridge over, like so, beating me to the punch there. I can go over the highway, or I can go under it. I'm going to go over it. What the heck? I think that's what I was going for, right? Let's make it as long as we can, and then connect it. And then I'll do the same on this side. As long as we can, and then connect it. And so that's a bridge over into the industrial area, and that will connect there. Now that'll be another way for them in there, because they will be able to now be coming this way and go this way down to the industrial region. And the same thing with this roundabout. I'm going to want to go into the traffic director here, add priority signs. I want these guys to have priority and these guys to yield. These guys to have priority, these guys to yield. These guys are going to yield and these guys have priority, and this doesn't need one at all. So, and I doubt we're going to see anyone start to use this right away. It might over time though, because like I said, it's a big detour. If you're coming down out here and you want to go across, it's better just to go across this road, not to come all the way down here and go around this way and get right back on the roundabout anyway. Now we can ease that again by doing the same thing we did over here on this side, and that would be where, like here. I don't want to curve this. I want to go up. And I want a gradual thing like that. I think that looks cool. I don't know if it's the best for our city planning, but I want to screw the city planning, right? Greatest thing to say in a game like this, right? Okay, that'll take them over here, and then we will do a curve job right into there. Perfection. Alright, and then we will go back into the traffic manager, the priority lights, and we will make these guys yield to these guys. And that, now again, that's a long way out of the way for someone to, I don't really like these curves. I should probably work on them a little bit more. Like, I don't know, like, take this from where I want it on this side there, out a bit. Maybe out 3, and then curve like that. maybe like that. Ooh, no. No way. Maybe that's a better curve. I want it to curve a little bit, just not much, you know? And maybe that'll be better than to come out a little bit this way. And then curve like that. Oh, I like that so much better. Okay. Same thing on this side then. So we come out on this side. On this side, let's just make it like this. And this road's going to come out like this. We'll inch them together, kinda. That makes sense. And go out one section and turn. That's fine. It's not. I don't think it matches the other side perfectly, but that's perfectly fine by me. So let's speed up, and there's not really any reason for anyone to use this yet. Like I said, this was longer too. Well, I knew that when I started, but anyway. So like I said, there's not much reason for them to take this at this point. But there will be, because later on we'll add more in. And look at this guy right here. He's like, I like this way. Okay, that was an interesting thing I'm seeing this guy do. Let's see if this guy also does it. Yeah, a couple trucks are going to start doing that. They're going to see it as a good way around. If they're coming from this, I have to point out my screen again, like you can see it. If they're coming from this way, they could go like this, loop around, and get on this way. Or they could go down here, go all the way around the roundabout, come back down this way, and come all the way across there. I don't see why someone would want to do that, but it does put them in a different lane, maybe, and they don't want to come across the bridge through this. They would rather go, I don't know how they're deciding that. Garbage is piling up. Do we need another incinerator? These incinerators, by the way, are generating power. They generate electricity, and I think that's really interesting. It's generating 14 megawatts of power, that station alone. So those are connected to the electrical grid, I believe. Yeah, they are. Good. So they're sharing that. I discovered in my in one of my single-player world, my offline world that I'm just doing by myself, that it's true what people say about the hydropower plant. Just don't use it. It sucks. It'll ruin your entire world. I don't know what with this here, but whatever. How is electricity? We've got a lot of excess electricity. We have quite a bit of excess water. We need a little bit better sewage treatment. So let's go ahead and do that right now. And I think that'll be the end for the episode after that. Put another sewage treatment plant in here. Bam. And what's the deal with these here? We don't need those anymore. Okay, we're covering the water side, I guess. That's already connected. That's good. So see, now we have enough sewage treatment. If I go into water here, you can see we have enough sewage treatment. Not as much as water availability, but it'll still do pretty good, I'm guessing. Garbage. We have is not using any landfill because we're not using landfills. We're using all incinerators, and we have enough incineration status now. Healthcare. We have enough healthcare ability, but the average health is not as high as I would like, but it seems fine, I guess. Fire safety. The hazard is about middle. Yeah, it looks like these guys are not quite as good. These guys out here could use some assistance too. So that's where the fire risk is higher, is out here, because it's further away from the fire station. Did I put a fire station over here? Yes, I did. But the industry is just as bad with fire safety anyway, it looks like. Do I have fire detector distribution in the industrial sector? Probably should. Smoke detector, I mean. Smoke detector distribution. Does that only work on... Oh, it's just buildings. It's not just houses. So let's do that. Let's put some smoke detectors in the industrial district. Hopefully that'll make people happier. I think that's going to do it for this episode, guys. I have no idea how long I've been recording, which sucks. I really need to do a timer on my phone next time I start recording. But for the time being, I am going to be done for this episode. I'm getting a text from Angie, so I'm thinking she wants to play on my Minecraft server. So I'll record that if this recording went well and she's okay with that being recorded. So you might see that as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and let's make another connection here. Last thing we do before we end today is perhaps to make another connection. How's that? That's good. It's good. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you again in my next episode.